Well, good evening. Another month is here. April. April showers bring May flowers. Well, actually, our flowers came in very early. Our spring came in early. So, I don't know what's going to happen in August. I won't worry about it until then. It could be really, really hot, or it could start fall early. Usually what I've seen, anyway. I've noticed some interesting vlogs throughout the internet. People talking a lot about cultural differences, children in special classes, and not enough money to sponsor those classes because they have to have a certain number at that school to get special help. Well, when you're trying to give a developmentally challenged child the same test as everyone else takes, they're not going to pass the test. And that brings down the points and takes away the school's monies. It's really nasty, isn't it? I heard a report today that is quite interesting. I'll read it to you. It has to do with the police force in the world. And it is like such. Sure. Off the chart. Deaths from police shootings. Latest available year. Okay. United States, 5%. Blacks only, 20%. Whites only, a half point of 5%. Canada, almost zero. Germany, almost zero. Britain, almost zero. They're almost 2%. Not zero, but they are 2%. And let's see. Gotta get this right. Britain, 2%, and Japan, practically zero. United States, blacks only, it's 2.3, whites only, 3 point. Britain doesn't worry about that, Canada, Germany, or Japan. Of the deaths from police shootings, latest available year. Japan, 0. Britain, 0. Germany, 8. United States, 458. The sources are from the national sources, The Economist. 458 United States? You're joking. Off the charts, deaths from police shootings. That's not police being shot. That's police shooting people. 458? What the hell? Anyway, not anyway. You know, I love the musings of anyway. What about anyway? Seriously. What do we say? Oh, well, anyway. We say it about children who've been killed. And the children, the first thing people ask is, what neighborhood was it in? What color was the baby? Do we cry any harder if the baby's white, black, brown, yellow, purple, green, orange? There is a problem in Ferguson, Missouri. A huge one. And I think everybody's trying to forget that it's there. You can't forget that Ferguson, Missouri is there. Been there quite a while. There's a real problem going on there. And it is a mini civil war. It's going to end up crashing through like the measles to the rest of the United States. And by the way, parents who don't believe in inoculating your children, inoculate them. You're committing premeditated murder if you don't. Now, back to reality. Ugh. So, no one talks about Ferguson because it's so racially impacted, and it is. It has to do with race. It is whites against blacks. There's no two ways about it. People are angry. When our police were shot in South Seattle at the nearest cop cafe, after they got off work, they'd all go there for coffee, settling down before they went home. And a man busted in, and he shot 5 officers and some customers. And then he ran, and his relatives hid him away. Those relatives, of course, are doing time for aiding and abetting, and they should. Not all cops are bad. But what has happened, and I've recognized this for a while now, is that cops have gotten scared. Very scared. Their guns don't seem to be what they used to be. They can be shot very easily. They're not Superman. What's worse, though, is that you hear about a cop shooting somebody 9 times in the back as they're trying to get away. He never made an aggressive move towards that police officer. That police officer kept on shooting this person as they were trying to run away. Airsoft guns have a little red cap on the end, and lets people know it's an airsoft gun. If you remove that cap, they can look very real, and they're heavy. They can feel very real. A child can get shot by even pointing that at a police officer. I have so much to think about, but is it racial? Yeah, it's racial. There's a lot of unresolved problems from the Civil War, and to be quite honest with you, the South never recovered from the Civil War. They were practically wiped out by carpetbaggers. It's in history, it's proven, so, the South never had a chance to get herself back up completely on her feet. In the meantime, we have a real problem with what's happening in America. We want people who want reparations clear back to Egypt. That's silly. It's just silly. Been slaves your whole life, and you're free in one country to get married, to have children, to work, to go to college. And there's other countries that better that don't even see color. And again, there's disrespect and anger over something that happened before a man, a thing, a person named Moses in the Old Testament came around. Slavery has been around a long time, folks. And no, you're not going to get reparations like the Jews did. It's completely different. You know, completely. And not only that, it's insulting. I have to say, and I'm not trying to start a racial bullshit crying out here, but I don't think anybody understands what the reparations are for. Can you prove that your relatives were around, let's say Cleopatra? Well, if you can, you are better at genealogy than most people I know of. I think the whole thing should stop. I'm tired of it. I've got children who are saying they don't want, they're not black or white on a form, they are mixed. And they are mixed. They are both. But you're either black, African American, or you're white. Really. Interesting, huh? The forms need to be changed, and I'm sure they will be soon because there's a lot of young people crying out about that. Especially the mixed children. And they do have beautiful babies. So what do? We have cops that have gone rogue out of fear, out of whatever it is. You don't kill 458 people without guns. Maybe something to think of. Maybe just another throwaway thought. Maybe nothing to worry about anymore because people don't give a shit. I don't know. This is all of America's problem. You can't blame the South, the East, Northwest, Mideast. No. This is everybody's problem, including my own.